So this is a couple views. I'll show you this view first. This is what's called the axial images. So this is like slicing your body like a loaf of bread. So this is your back, your front, that's your chin. We're about at the shoulder level here.
Oh, yeah.
We'll work our way down. The picture's flipped, so the right side of your body's on the left side of the screen and the left is on the right side of the screen. And so as we come down into the chest here, well, first of all, up here, this is your carotid artery here. This is the subclavian artery here. So we'll be making a bypass that goes from here to there. It's a very short bypass, but then as we come down into the chest here, this is the area of the dissection. So because we're slicing your body like a loaf of bread, this is the ascending aorta, so this is the part coming up. This is the descending, that's this part here. And what you can see here is there's this double barrel I was talking about. And so the part that's growing is this part here. So the kind of brighter white is what's called the true lumen. That's the side that has all three layers of the wall over here. A little bit darker is what's called the false lumen. So this line is part of that wall that has gone to the center. And let's see, we can see here. You can actually see like right there's a little connection between the two. But the part that's grown is this area right here. And this is the area where we most often see growth because the blood has to turn. And so I know that's a little hard to read. But that's 5.83. They measured 5.9. I probably don't have it exactly right. But this, because the blood is coming up and then has to turn and go down, the forces are directed that way, but the blood has to then go that way. And so that's why we see the most growth in this area. And so then as we come down, you see that connection there. There's a big one there. We're coming down through your chest here. This is the true lumen here, is the smaller one, which is usually the case because, again, this wall is weaker, so it bulges out. And then as we come down into your abdomen here, this is your liver, your spleen, your stomach. You'll see that there's that celiac artery I was talking about in your abdomen, and then it just goes away. The dissection goes away, and now we're back to normal that's that superior mesenteric artery, kidney arteries, there and there. And now this is down at your belly button. The arteries divide to go to the pelvis. And then these are your hips. So if we look at it in a different view, this is like this, we're looking straight through the side of you. Oops, that's so they've got it divided between the chest and the abdomen. So this is the chest part. So there's where the aorta comes out of the heart. And this is that, what we call bovine arch, where it supplies, right there is the bovine arch. This is that left subclavian artery. And then this is the dissection that starts here. So you see how there's kind of this shadow out here? Mm-hmm. That's the non-normal aorta. And so what I need to do is to bring the stent all the way to right there in order to get enough seal in normal aorta. But here's the dissection. So you can see this is the true lumen. This out here is the false lumen. There's what we call partial thrombosis because this blood is flowing slow and it's kind of swirling up here because it has nowhere to go that way. It starts to clot. And then there's that false lumen that we were seeing before.
And that's what will continue to grow and then eventually burst.
Correct. And then the final view is just looking straight through the front of you like we're Superman. So again, here's where that left carotid, that right side is. Make it bigger. This is the artery to the left arm, the left subclavian, and then there's that hump of the dissection there. So this area here is the false lumen. And like you can see there, there's that connection. And so what we want to do is stop up these connections, have all the blood go through the stent that we're going to put here so that the pressure's taken off.
I understand.
So, and I don't have the software on this computer to do it, but in my office, I looked at your stuff yesterday, and we actually can reformat this so that we're looking straight down the barrel of the aorta
That's
the entire
okay.
way.
This is enough for me.
Yeah.